Hello, Nistas and Nistas. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrances, whether it's body or home. And today we're here to talk fragrances, you guys. So I want to do a little recap and rankings of the latest KayAli Vacay in a bottle. So if you're interested in hearing what I have to say a little bit more in detail about the KayAli fragrances, please stay tuned. You guys, so if you did not see my initial thoughts from the unboxing that I did on my June fragrance haul, you can click the card above if you just want to get the insides of my thoughts initially. So now that I've had about a week with spending time with these and wearing these, I want to give a little bit more detail on them as well as rank them. So this is the latest fragrance from KayAli, and it is a miniature set. These are 10 ml bottles, and they come in the signature bottle of the KayAli fragrance. They are absolutely beautiful. I have known, well, not per Mona and her team, but I've known about these fragrances, I'm sure, as many others, because they were leaked even before the Vanilla Rock Sugar came out. Right, so there are 4 fragrances in this vacay set. How beautiful is it? Look at the colors. So vibrant, so island, so vacation worthy, so summertime. Absolutely beautiful. 10 meal sets. Because the concept is vacation in a bottle, I can see why these were presented in a 10 meal. I guess she was giving us a little treat, but we want the cake too, Kay. So if you would, Mona, go ahead and select whichever ones you want to select and put them in a 50 meal, because there are a list 2 of these that I would really enjoy in the 50 meal. And depending on whatever you release first, whether it's my favorite or not, I'm sure that I probably will get it as well, because I like all of them. I really do. But everyone cannot be in the number 1 spot. So starting with my number 4. My number 4 is the Maui in a Bottle Sweet Banana 37. This is the one in the green bottle. This fragrance has fragrance notes of sweet banana, coconut cream, jasmine, sandalwood, and vanilla. This is absolute beautiful fragrance. Absolutely beautiful. You do get the essence of the banana. It is not overly sweet. It is more of a lighter fragrance considering some of the other ones in the set. It does give you a tropical island vibe, and I never really thought about a banana being a tropical fruit, and it's probably because we experience bananas on a regular day-to-day basis, you know, in the traditional setting of Americans. But when you think about it, and you think about bananas, I'm sure there are bananas in the tropics. You know, they're not just guava, dragon fruit, mangoes, fragrances of that note. So I can totally get and understand why the banana note was a part of this set. I think she did an absolute wonderful job. I do think that the fragrance community need more banana forward fragrance. I only have one in my collection. I'm sure there are others out there, but the only one that I have and I totally enjoy is the Amorous Intense from Navitas in collaboration with my girl AI the Great. But this one right here, Sweet Banana 37, it is a very pleasant scent. Like I said, you get the mixture of the coconut as well as the banana, and I think that the levels of fragrance notes that they put in there, it is a great balance. This coconut note that I'm smelling in here, it does not give you the suntan lotion vibe. It doesn't give that. The banana, it is not too cloyingly sweet. It is well balanced. The vanilla, it's all so great. And of course, what other woody note would you add to something as beautiful as this? Sandalwood, of course. So I'm going to rate this one 7 out of 10. And again, this is my number 4, Maui in a Bottle Sweet Banana 37. All right, so coming in at number 3 is Marrakesh in a Bottle Orange Blossom 24. So this is Marrakesh in a bottle, Orange Blossom 24. This is the one in the orange packaging. This one has fragrance notes of bergamot, orange blossom, pink pepper, Turkish rose, neroli, and cedarwood. This is absolutely beautiful, you guys. This is definitely one of those expensive five-star hotel vibe type of fragrance. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. This is definitely an orange forward fragrance. It is more neroli in my opinion than orange blossom, because that neroli note, it gives you like this woody residue undertone to it, and I'm getting more of that than I am just the orange. But the opening, the bergamot, it's just so vibrant, and I think that's what got me when I initially sprayed this, because it is just that good. And like I said, it does put me in the mind of one of Jo Malone's orange fragrances. You definitely smell that. Also, if you are a Bath and Body Works girly and you got some of the 75% off that luxury candle back there, the one that says, I think this one is Orange Blossom. This smells a lot like that candle. That's an absolutely beautiful candle. This one is more of a stronger DNA, in my opinion. A gentleman can even get away with this, mixing it, in my opinion. I don't think he should wear it in isolation, but to mix this and that citrusy note with that bergamot, it is just absolutely beautiful. And that cedar wood, it gives it more of a unisex vibe, and I really like that about this one. So I'm going to rank the Marquesa in a bottle, Orange Blossom 24, at a 7.5 out of 10. So again, this is my number 3. All right, so moving in into the number 2 spot, you guys. This is Capri in a bottle, Lemon Sugar 14. I always stumble over these names. They're just so long and creative. So this is the one in the yellow bottle, and it has fragrance notes of lemon, sugar, freesia, raspberry, vanilla, and musk. This is good, you guys, but it's not something that you probably don't already have. No, it's not Lyra. It is definitely not Lyra, because Lyra is more of a gourmand lemon, but I definitely think that it's more along the lines of the Acro Bake and the Hard to Get that was recently released from Jackie Aina. It smells more like the Hard to Get to me than any. Yes, although it is a fragrance that has been dedicated to vacation, I do think that you can wear this year round, but you can go on a vacation year round too. But this is absolutely beautiful. I cannot say, well, I've never been to Capri, but I cannot envision this just being an isolated fragrance where you would be somewhere in Capri. So I don't even know what the climate is like in Capri. So again, this is Capri in a bottle, Lemon Sugar 24, coming in at number 2, and I'm going to rank this one at a 8.5 out of 10. All right, Nisa, so coming in at number 1. Now, I never thought that this would be my number 1 pick. Now, it is my number 1 destination vacation pick. I would love to visit this place if I had to choose which place I wanted to go to first. It would definitely be Maldives. I've seen tons of videos, people sharing their pictures on social media, and it appears to be just an absolutely beautiful getaway vacation. So coming in at number 1, Maldives in a bottle, Ylang Coco 20 in the blue bottle. Absolutely beautiful fragrance, you guys. The fragrance notes are rosemary, wild lemon, starfruit, banana blossom, ylang, and coconut milk. Now, when I saw that rosemary, when I was looking at the different campaigns and looking at the fragrance notes, I was like, rosemary. I was just a little bit turned off, because rosemary can be one of those herbal fragrances that could just be a bit too earthy for me, in my opinion. But this rosemary, it was done just right. And honestly, I don't even smell the rosemary of what I know rosemary to be. I do get a little citrusness from the lemon note that they say that's in here, and the sweetness from the star fruit, as well as that subtleness from the banana blossom. And I'm assuming that a banana blossom is not as sweet as a banana smell is. I think it may smell similar to it, but it's different than the actual fruit of banana. I definitely get the ylang ylang, and ylang ylang is one of those notes that it has to be balanced and done right because it does have a takeover DNA. But this is absolutely beautiful. And the dry down on me, this is so good. And it is definitely a summer scent to me. Although it does have like that coconut islandy undertone to it. I don't think that this would just be one of those fragrance that would just send you off on a vacation in your mind. I do think that this could be a summer, springtime signature fragrance. So I'm going to rank this one at a 9 out of 10, and it is absolutely beautiful. So to sum it up, you guys, if I had a choice of which one I wanted to come in full size, it would definitely be my number one, which is the Maldives in a bottle Ylang Coco 20. And the number two would be the Capri in a bottle lemon sugar 14. And like I said, this is not something that's just so unique and different. I've smelled this DNA before in other fragrances that I even have in my collection. And also, there are two fragrances in here that I think would be great for year-round wear, and that is the Capri in the bottle, as well as the Marrakesh in a bottle orange blossom. So these to me would be year-round fragrances. I don't think that they're just fragrances that will perform better in the summer, in my opinion. The other two, the Maldives, the Elaine Coco, and the Sweet Banana, I do think that these are more spring, summer forward type of fragrances. Honestly, I like them all. They range anywhere from a 7 to a 9. I would love to have all of them in my collection as full bottles, but I have been using these um, very strategically, you guys. I have wore them in isolation just for testing purposes, but I have been combining them. And if you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow me over at Fabulous One Fashionista on Instagram, and I share my daily fragrances. And I have really been coming up with some really great fragrance combinations with these. But do I wish that they were in a 50 or 100 ml? I certainly do. If I could only take two, my two pick would be the lemon sugar and the Elaine cocoa in the 50 mil. But all of them are absolutely beautiful. Mona did her thing as she always does. I am so proud of her and her team. Great job to you all. Leave in the comments below if you have experienced the fragrances, if you plan to get them. I thought that it was going to be a sellout, but I haven't noticed that it has been sold out on either site, Sephora or the Huda Beauty site. I have heard some people complain and say that they don't think that it's worth $100, 105 on Huda Beauty because 10 mil of fragrance. In my opinion, it is because I do purchase decants, and just depending on how you value the actual brand and how you value your fragrances, but it was worth it for me. I'm glad to have it. Have I started to order another one of these several times? Yes, I have. And to say that I won't or to say that I will, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to give it just a little time in hopes that she will release one or two of these in a 50 mil. So again, these were my thoughts on the Vacay in a Bottle miniature set by KayAli. I want to thank you guys for coming back. I greatly appreciate you. Leave any comments in the section below. Any questions you have, let me know what you think about these fragrances. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.